Hello, and welcome to myfinancesteacher.org. Today we're going to look at natural gas, and actually that was one of the requests of one of the viewers to have a look at that, and thank you for the request. Thank you guys for the interaction on the channel, thank you for all the comments. In this video I want to talk about a chance for natural gas to give us a nice little spike this winter. And also, generally, I want to talk about the effect of winter on natural gas prices. Before we continue, let me remind you guys to subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and click that bell notification. Thanks a lot. We're looking at the weekly chart of natural gas futures. And the blue area here covers 4 months, November, December, January, and February. I have marked a similar period from the beginning of November to the end of February, going all the way back to the beginning of current century, starting from 2001. So that gives us 19 periods of historic observations, and the period number 20 is actually taking place right now. As you will see in a moment, natural gas actually tends to give us a really nice spike in winter. That, of course, is because of the heightened heating demand for natural gas. Sometimes these spikes don't happen, and this might be to relatively mild winter, as well as large natural gas reserves accumulated before winter. Going back through this chart, we see that the spikes took place every year since 2016. But if we scroll all the way back to 2001, out of these 19 observations, we will see that only 14 years out of 19 did give us somewhat of a profitable spike in natural gas prices. By the way, this chart is on a log scale, logarithmic scale, which flattens really big spikes and somewhat exaggerates small spikes. It's all about the percentages. And we see that in early 2000s, this is 2001, this is 2003, there were enormously huge spikes with profits of over 130% and profits of over 80% in 2002. In years like 2004, natural gas price during winter, November to the end of February, actually declined, but there was a significant spike before that, starting from September. That's possibly because of cold winter setting in a little bit early, or possibly a hurricane striking the Gulf Coast. Whatever is the reason here, I don't count these years as a success. I do count early 2005 as one of those 14 successful years, as you could make over 37% profit in November and December, even though later the price declined quite a lot. If you placed your stop losses relatively smartly, you would be able to profit from that early spike, which was within our period of observation. So to summarize the history since 2001, since the beginning of this century, 14 out of 19 years gave us a really nice profitable spike in natural gas prices. That is over 74% of the years. That is nearly 3/4 of a chance to enter into a very profitable trade during winter. And how profitable, you would ask? Well, the average gains in those years when there was a trade, so I exclude the years that didn't have any spikes, assuming that in those years you would not take any positions. So the average gain for the years with a nice little spike is over 55%. Yeah, over 55% in just a few months. That's how volatile natural gas price is, and I've mentioned that many times in the past. So you're really going to be careful and keep your stop losses in order to avoid too much loss. So how would you like a chance to earn over 55% in profit going into this winter? I would personally really love that. That's why I currently do have a position in natural gas. It's not a huge position. I think it's somewhere around 20% of my energy-related portfolio. And unfortunately, over the last 3 weeks, natural gas didn't do so well. And currently, I'm around 3 or 4% underwater. So far, the winter in North America has been relatively warm, but we still have quite a few weeks ahead of us. So if you want to see natural gas price above $3, you know what to do. Of course, you got to hit that like button. While you're there, subscribe to the channel as well, hit that bell notification, and of course, good luck in your trades.